today I thought I would do a video on these designer brand matte lip creams. I believe they're called matte Longwear lip glosses. I have the full collection here to swatch. I did ask you guys in the vlog if you wanted me to do a lip swatch video and heaps of you said yes, so I will be trying them all on my lips for you today. So there are currently 9 shades. They did come out with less initially and I think they've just brought out another 3 or 4, so they will most likely bring out more again, but for now they've only got 9. I'll also be doing a little mini review thing at the end if you guys are more interested in how they wear and stuff, because they do claim to wear up to 24 hours, which is quite a big claim. But I will quickly say that I do really like them. I think they're amazing for the price. These are only $11.99 in New Zealand, which is ridiculously cheap for makeup you can buy in store here, and they're really damn good. So let's get into the swatches. I'll try and go from lightest to darkest and we'll see how that goes. Yes, come in. Actually, don't come in.
What?
Well, you can come in quickly, but
oh, no,
either go in or out.
I'm just going to the supermarket.
Okay. So the first one I'm going to try on is number 510. It's the shade Forever. Zoom you in a little bit closer so you can see everything better. So there's the applicator. If you guys are wondering, it's just one of the doe foot kind of applicators. And I do like it because it's quite long and it's not too fat. That one there is 510 Forever. I love this colour, it's so pretty and pink, and I feel like this would absolutely flatter any skin tone. I haven't tried every single colour on yet. I've just been wearing a couple because I only had a couple for a while there until I got enough for a swatch video, so I will definitely comment if any of them are kind of irregular in formula, but this one seems to be perfectly smooth and lovely, just like the other ones I've tried. So again, this one is the shade Forever. Good one for you Chris Brown fans out there like myself. Next one I have here is number 509 Stay Put. So let's hope it stays put. That one there is Stay Put. I really love this colour. I do think it's a tiny bit thinner than the formula of the other ones I've tried because I did have to kind of pat the applicator on a little bit more to make it even, if you know what I mean, but this is only one layer and I've managed to get it even quite easily, so not really an issue. I'll tell you what, these stain, I'm gonna have to reapply my BB cream like in between every single colour because they're really staining my lips. Next we have the colour Popping Pink. This is pretty much the brightest one there is besides these two, but it's like the brightest pink for sure. Let's tilt that up a bit more so you can actually see half my face. Oh my gosh, so bright. I love it though. I was wearing the velour lips from Australis the other day and I have not worn them in so long, and I wore them because I saw a picture of myself last summer and I was like, these look so good on, they're so bright. But the velour lips leave a little bit left to be desired, I feel. They're like a little bit too moussey, I don't know, they're just like really weird on me, but they're such pretty colours, so I'm really happy this is like a nice bright pink. So there we have Popping Pink. I did add a kind of second coat because it wasn't dry completely over the top because I feel like it was a little bit denser around the lip line, if you know what I mean, just to like fill it in a bit more. I added a tiny bit more product and it took it really well. It didn't layer weirdly or anything, so that's good. Very much a Barbie colour if you love wearing your Barbie pinks and stuff when you go out clubbing or for special events or even every day. Really nice one. This is 515 if I didn't say before. Popping Pink. Next is the shade Survivor 512, and this is one of my favourites. I love this colour. So there is Survivor on. As I was saying, it's a really cool reddy based coral shade, but I like that it has a point of difference in the sense that it's brighter. It's really like neon. It reminds me of Rouge Pure Couture from YSL number 13, but way brighter, and obviously it's not like a creamy lipstick, it's a matte long wearing lip cream. I just love how it's bright. Really brightens the complexion, you know? I do go for 2 coats of this one, otherwise it's a little bit patchy in areas, but like I said, they build really easily. Dexter! It's upstairs cat. Don't mind him, I'll go pet him soon. But yeah, that's Survivor 512. Next I'll do the crazy purple. This one is 517 Purple Passion. This actually reminds me of a super duper dope Viva La Diva lipstick from Chi Chi, and that colour's a really flattering purple because it's just like a true purple. So hopefully this is kind of the same. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, it looks like more of a fuchsia purple. Different formula slightly to the rest. It was a little bit waterier, more watered down. I don't know, just a tiny bit thinner. So I had to be a tiny bit more careful when applying it because it wasn't quite as moussey as the other ones. And I also feel like because it was thinner, it needed a little bit more product. So I used just over 2 layers worth of product to build it up to this color. It's still built up fine and everything, but just something to note, I guess. It's not really an issue, but it is slightly thinner. Next I'll swatch the shade Red Rebel, which is a slightly brighter one than the one I wore in my Christmas vlog and on Christmas Day. This one is called Eternal. I'll do that one next, but this is more of a bright red. So there is a Red Rebel, beautiful classic red shade. There's not much else I can really say about it. It's actually a really similar shade to the next one I'm going to show you. It's just brighter, but it's like the same kind of tone of red. I guess it just depends on personal preference which one you would get out of these two. And this other red shade is called Eternal. It's number 513. So there is Eternal on. It's the shade I wore on Christmas Day. It's a perfect Christmassy red kind of shade. Just perfect for like a pin-up look, anything with a classic red lip. Okay, just 2 shades to go. So I've got Must Have Mauve and Everlasting. I'll do Everlasting first. Everlasting is really pigmented. You only need 1 layer for this, not like as bright as this one over here. But then it's not like as purpley as this one. It's kind of perfect in between. And very last but not least, we have Must Have Mauve, which is like a brownie, very Kylie Jenner. What's that one she came out with? Dolce Brown? I don't know. The dark one. It's kind of like that, I would imagine. I don't have them. Tried to get my hands on them, but they sold out. But anyway, I feel like this is really similar. And there is Must Have Mauve, the final one. I actually didn't think I was going to like this in the tube just because browns have never really suited me. But I absolutely love this because it does have that mauviness to it. I feel like someone with a fairer skin tone like me can still pull it off. The wear time on these is really good. They do claim to be 24-hour wear, which I think is a stretch for any product. I don't 100% agree with that. They wear fantastically for liquid lipsticks, but 24 hours is pushing it a little bit. I do find that they wear off on me right on the inner part of my lips, like the most wet part, if you know what I mean. That sounds so gross, but they don't fade grossly, they don't flake, and they don't get that weird white rim or anything like that. So I actually like how they fade. It just kind of looks like a little bit pinker in the middle. It doesn't really flake or look gunky. And the other place that I find that they do wear off on me anyway, on my lip shape and stuff, is the corners of my mouth. And that's just when I'm eating. So even when I'm eating and drinking, it does stay on the majority of my lips. It's really good. It just has the slight fade in the middle, which you can barely even notice, and then the sides of the lips. And you can layer them and they don't go funny. They don't go all lumpy. They don't make your lips look dry. They don't go patchy. They just layer really well. And I think that's due to the formula. I find the formula of these like a really happy medium between something like the Lime Crime or Anastasia ones, which are really liquidy, and then like the Velour lips, which are very moussey. They're like a very thin mousse. They're not so liquidy, but they kind of like run all over your lips and you have a hard time getting a perfect line. But they're not so moussey that they don't layer. Designer brands did a fantastic job with the formula. It's just like perfect in my opinion. Very similar to the NYX soft matte lip creams, but the good ones, because there is a few NYX soft matte lip creams that have like a crappy formula, but for the most part they're really good, and that's what these remind me of. Also, there's not really any dud ones, like colours that are irregular in formula compared to the rest. A few are slightly thinner than others, but they still apply pretty much the exact same and you don't really have any issues with them. I will note though that usually the ones that are kind of more on the dud side tend to be lighter colours. I don't know why it is, but usually nudes and stuff have kind of weird formulas, I find, with liquid lipsticks, and none of these are really nude. Totally speculating here, I don't even know, but The bright colours work really good, the dark colours, the reds, so I'm really happy. I think that's all I really have to say about them. They're really well priced, like I mentioned at the start, $11.99. I think you guys can save yourself a lot of money by getting these instead of like Anastasia, the new MAC ones that are coming out. There's a lot of like high-end liquid lipsticks out there. I think these are honestly like one of the top that I've tried. These and NYX blew me out of the water, and they're like some of the more affordable ones. Still love Anastasia and stuff, but I find that some of them can be quite drying, whereas these you can get away with wearing when your lips are like a little bit flaky and stuff, and it really hides it. So let's hope they make some lighter colors, like some nudes and stuff. I'm sure they will, because they've already released like a second set of colors. Oh, and by the way, these are 100% vegan, cruelty-free, not tested on animals, which is fantastic. And I feel like that just proves you don't need to have expensive products to not test on animals. I just don't understand why like high-end brands and stuff test on animals. I guess designer brands don't sell in China, but anyway, let's not get into that big ethical debate in the comment section. But if you are vegan or you use cruelty-free products, these are cruelty-free, which is absolutely excellent, especially for the price point. Recommend them, great price, they wear really well, etc. So check them out if you have a designer brands near you. Not sponsored. So that pretty much wraps up the video. I just wanted to quickly say that I've got 4 extra ones. I went out and bought some of these to do the swatch video, and then designer brands sent me some. So I've got these 4 shades here: Eternal, Everlasting, Forever, and Stay Put. They're obviously spares and I don't need them, so if you'd like to win these, just write a comment down below and let me know what video you'd like me to do. Just pick a video request that you'd like me to do, because it's always nice to hear what content you guys want to see, and I'll just pick a random person from the comments, contact you, and send them out. Doesn't matter if you live overseas either. And besides that, I'll talk to you guys again really soon, and thumbs up the video if you liked it so I know to do more lip swatches. Okay, bye. Cool.
I'm cooking. It makes you die.
It's like an oven here. We're not used to whether this is hot. We are at Olivo. We were gonna go to a place like up there, but it was completely booked out. So this is another Italian place. Hopefully it's good. I think I'm going to get the tomato salad. It sounds really good. It's